Hey there YouTube, this is Crazy Working Man again. Now I'm doing this video about like you working people out there, which is cool. So basically, how should I do this? It would be more of a shout out video to you guys that are working people out there. So, and yes, so far, basically everything else has to endure. So also, this would be part 2 of how I became a crazy working man. Not just on YouTube, but everywhere. Now that this is part 2 of how I became a crazy working man. Also, check out my channel and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And also know that I think this should be a part 1.5. So basically, because here pretty soon I should go take my meds and go to bed. So, but anyways, crap. So about this different jobs I had and all this other stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's here. Yeah, I should one of these days make the bench. Yeah, so far YouTube, just bear with me for number 2. Okay. So far, every job I had was from big to small. And also, I also had 2, actually not 2. One construction working job. What else? One job after another. Actually, one mowing job after another. But here it comes down to the download to this YouTube channel. When I was working on my cousin's yard, so back in the day, so far I had to film it. I just had to, so. And also, basically, I had to create me a new channel, which is this one. I was planning on calling me Nth Metal, but that name was already taken, so sorry. But I chose Crazy Working Man, and that's why I stuck. Because just besides Nth Metal or Hawk or Bird of Working Man, so. But heck, one of these days we should try to work out this YouTube channel. So technically, I worked out by myself. So, except for you guys subscribe and like and notification bell, it's really fun. But all these other times, I've been waiting other jobs as well. Is because I've been doing a lot more stuff to get those jobs, and also going through the state of Idaho, which is a big shout out to you, vocational rehab. But, and also, in the past few mowing jobs I've been doing, have been done and over with, is because I've been, kind of earning extra money. And I should have, my own business, mowing other people's yards. See, the thing is, every time you watch my mowing videos, I tend to cuss a little bit, which, that's my bad. But every time I go wherever my cousin has a yard, big shout out to you, Cousin Kim and Travis and Lily and Sue Nichols, you guys rock. I would have to mow, I would have to do random stuff, so. And they pay me, so. Back to the past. And so far, this is still is part 2 of this working actually, this is part 2 of how I became a crazy working man. I stopped being lazy ever since I've got my job at High Valley, so they're lazy people, don't go to them. And also, and also just big shout out to Community Partnerships of Idaho. They're the best of getting me a job and also get me around to do some stuff besides sitting on my butt. And right now I'm just walking around because I'm a little sore today. I had a hardcore bike ride today, so sorry if I haven't been uploading for Crazy Magic Hawkman for a while. So for you, my crazy fans out there, are like big into me. So, and for most of you guys know, YouTube has shut down one of my friends' YouTube channel. So I'm praying to God He revamps it and redoes it and redo it all over again. And so far, same with Facebook has shut down progress of him. So, and also Hunter, if you get this video, I respect your work. I respect your YouTube channel. I respect everything, dude. You rock, and everything else. So, sorry I'm rocking back and forth with my camera phone, which is and also YouTube about like me recording every time I do yard work or my yard and my cousin's yard. I would just sit there every time I took a break. I would just like be, hey YouTube, this is Crazy Working Man. So today I'm mowing my yard, my cousin's yard, or mowing my yard, and all this other stuff. Excuse me. And usually I would say if kids are like out there watching this video and stuff like that, I'm gonna warn you now, I do cuss, so don't be a knucklehead like me. And that's their warning label, because it's not my fault. Well, it is technically my fault, so. But anyways, just a little tiny heads up. I've been working a lot on getting a job, so especially signing application after application after application. That if you guys are comfortable of me telling the story of how I got my Meechan's job, so. And so here goes nothing. I was like going to meetings, and so far I'm tired of people going in and out for job applications, job interviews, all this extra stuff. I go to Dominic and say, dude, fuck this, dude. Sorry, kids. I mean, because bad hawk. So I did the next best thing. I signed half an application, and all of that, I was halfway done until I saw one of the workers sit there and made a mess. So I go, you're overfilling. She didn't listen to me. So I jumped off my bar stool where I was at and instantly shut off the water, help her clean up the mess. Pretend this is the hallway that men's was right here. Pretend my whole room is men's. Right here's the hallway. Right here, the corner, is the boss. The boss man. Scott Farley, big shout out to you, dude. I love you, man. You're big inspiration in my channel. So, he was sitting right there. I go, oh crap. So far, I told him what happened. He goes, oh, finish your job application. We'll talk. Next thing you know, I had a job. So I started on Sunday the day after I got a job. And sure enough, I was doing every other Sunday. But then I started bumping myself up to every other Wednesday. Then to 3 days a week. And now to none. Since I didn't get fired, so I think the man's closed for a reason. I'm not going to say what the reason is, so technically it kind of sucks that an establishment like that went under, so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And right now, I'm just a little mad and excited. Sorry for cussing earlier. A little excited. One door closes, the other one opens. And everything else has to do for a reason. So I think my batteries run low. I gotta take my pills, charge my phone, and probably see you guys later. And also, be nice to your boss. Be nice to your mom. Sure enough, be nice to your dad or your uncle. And if so, be nice to everybody else. I'm peace, love, all this for love and nerd war. Since my battery's dying, I'm gonna cut this thing out. So, peace. And also, love one another.